Right, my video for tonight. Ooh, look at my head. Anyway, it got dirty. Alright, as you'll see, I had to go get my safe. All this stuff was moved out of here, but what I really want to do tonight is let you all know that it is not. I don't want anybody feeling sorry for me. That's not what these videos are for, or for me to boost my morale. Look at what I did. I've made these videos thus far because my neighbors figured, okay, well, let me just say this, Trav, maybe you need to update people that you are this guy. And I go, guys, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So people want to see some of the good stuff. But I've noticed you get more hits with the drama, which I'm not about that anymore either. That's why you don't hear me talking about the accident going, boo, poor me, poor me. It's over with. All right. Here's the bottom line. And this is true. The reason why they wanted me to make these videos and remind you guys is with posting the video of Jim's moldy apartment, which they never should have left him in there when they sprayed all the chemical stuff and all that, but they did, and you know, he slept on the floor because they had to take his bed apart and all that crap, and he also, I guess, had to he's been moving the stuff at 73 around so they don't get paint all over his stuff. They should have moved him to another apartment for a couple of days, but they're redoing the whole apartment paint-wise. And they noticed that that got done in one day. And the same day that I posted the video, they walked over and gave him a paper stating that they were going to fix his apartment. Same day. So they thought, man, you need to do that with the videos. And I was like, guys, it doesn't matter. Reason they want me out, they do not want to take the tub out, put the pipes in right, and you already know the pipe on this wall is zip tied in, anchored in. It's illegal. And what it is if they push me out and they get me out, the investigation ends. HUD doesn't do a friggin' thing. And this guy can just turn this into whatever he wants. He can put blank plates over the red plates. You know, see the red plates? And then the bottom line is, once you do, see the red plate? Once you put that just a blank plate over it, you can take it, not turning it, not keep it as a handicap accessible. Moving forward, that's one of the main reasons. Their main complaint was the motorcycle, and they had one complaint in there because, and I have the video, guys, where I did go in and say, I'm sorry you don't have the puss or balls to do what I do around here to clean things up. Because the law's hands are tied. Let me explain to you how this is considered private property. Private property, the law cannot just come on unless they have probable cause or they are called by us, okay, or by even the landlord to, you know, get somebody out. So by not signing a paper to allow the law to come in here to actually do their job to keep our property safe, that's why. I also, a few years back, she sent me a 7-day non-cure because she wanted my cameras taken down. I've proven how prudent cameras are to have in the parking lot. I also took care of the crime element in here. Like I said, I gave it to the kid raw, talked to him, and also talked to his mom. His mom says, tell you what, you're right, the car ain't coming back unless he goes back to school because it's broke down and I'm not paying to get it fixed unless he's going to earn it. And by earning it, he can go back to school and get his education. Smart way to get somebody to learn, and we talked about that together. I said, that'll help him learn that, you know. So we talked about that. Moving forward, the second complaint was just not on the puss and balls word. And I have proof that they lied completely on that paperwork where she said I said pussy and dick, and using little innuendos and actually saying the words are two different things, puss and balls. Okay, because you could say, hey, puss and boots. All right, now moving forward, the bike being parked on the sidewalk. As I've slowly gotten better, rules are for everybody. I started parking it out in the parking lot. When I first got from my accident, come on, guys, I barely made it from one area to the next. But I still got up and went to Ace and did what I needed to do. Worked as hard as I did. You guys already know why I left Ace. Indignity. integrity. I felt like that was being compromised, even within myself. I'm not going to take that out on my boss or the customers. You guys are worth more to me than that. And I'm good at what I do. Social Security also hit me as well. So personal reasons besides Social Security, because you get punished to work. Okay? Now, moving forward, once again, we're going back to the bike. When my bike had to be my bike has been gone for 3 months. I explained to their maintenance man, I call him the yes man, James Clemick. He said, there's your bike again. I said, look, I've already changed the battery twice. I can't leave it out in the parking lot. People have seen me change the battery. They know something's wrong with this bike. The bike will get stolen if something's wrong with it, okay? And you have to have the security system hooked up to the battery properly in order for them to track it. So how would it look? Let me explain this whole thing to you again, all of you again. How would it look if I left the bike out there, security system isn't hooked up, and it got stolen? Then I call the insurance company. And with my kind of luck, or anybody's kind of luck, the insurance company would go, during a time of COVID and you didn't have this bike diagnosed and it got stolen, insurance fraud. And then I got an investigation for that because I never got the bike properly looked at. So what I did was kept the bike up by my door at this point because I started meeting the requirements. And then I even asked her to sign a paper because the handicap spot that's out there, if you guys look at the videos, you see the truck in front of it. The reason why the spot's so wide is it's designed for a van. Parking next to the truck is technically illegal. I needed Luann to sign a paper, but she never did, and she won't. So anyway, that's neither here or there. Let's get back to, I'm digressing. Okay, so the bike had to be parked up by the door because the battery issue and no alarm system. Okay, no tracking system. So now it's parked up the door on that reasoning. He came in, I told him, look, there's something wrong with it. Everything has been, it's a nationwide shutdown. The all businesses are backed up. I have to wait for rollback to come here to pick that up. You can't just tow it. He said, okay, all right. And I thought they understood that it wasn't that I was trying to argue or fight. I was literally doing that to save myself some trouble or being accused of insurance fraud, automotive insurance fraud. And I also needed to establish, okay, that there was something wrong with that bike, and it turned out that there was something wrong with the actual computer. And there's only, I think 5,000 miles on that bike. But shit happens, okay? I'm not bitching. I'm paying on something that I'm not riding, and it's not like a car where they give you a loaner, okay? I don't know if the insurance is going to help or do anything, but I'll tell you, it's not like that, okay? So here I'm stuck in this pickle. But at least I did get it diagnosed. It is at a shop, and it will be worked on as soon as they get the brain. But had I left it out in the parking lot and it got stolen without it being diagnosed, and me just claiming there was something wrong, with no proof, except for maybe going down to batteries plus bulbs and them saying, yeah, he bought a battery twice, but we never seen him put it in the bike to see it get sucked dry, but it only lasted 7 days. You can ask the cat down there at batteries plus bulbs. When I brought the new one, it wouldn't even turn over. Wouldn't even turn over when I bought the second battery. Wouldn't even turn over. We knew something was majorly wrong. I called the company out to get it right away. I'm glad I didn't leave it out in the parking lot. So that's on their 7-day notice. Okay? To sum it all up, that's on their 7-day notice. So I don't want people thinking that I'm boosting my morale. I think, let me show you how great of a person I am. No, guys, that is not the case. I would never do that to anybody. I'm not trying to go, oh, look at me, poor me. No, I'm moving forward. I've had a lot of people say, so how do you feel about Ace now? I'm indifferent about it, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't bother me either way. everything's changed. Here's the thing. I'm still out working, doing what I gotta do, trying to survive, trying to play catch up. I've had my Florida send me checks to give them. When my brother died, I just wanted to take a little money and do a memorial. As you heard in the other video, I had this cousin who's just through marriage. Oh my God, habitual liar. She was just uh, out, I think, out there to pick what's left of the bones. Just pick the bones clean. I have all the audio to prove that she lied. And she talks about the realtors, and I'm like, no, no, I have all the proof. It's all true. These are things that you deal with, and I've already shown you the stock I come from. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that freaking looks at you and gives it to you raw and real. Not so much gritty anymore just because I'm tired, guys, and, being checked out and everything. It's just that's the way it is. But do I give up? No, okay? Um, do I have time to be depressed or feel bad about this and that that's happening? No. I can tell you what, I had to move everything out of here in a hurry because let me tell you right now, and I got to be very clear, they'll come in here and chop this shit up with a chainsaw if this goes sour. And what it really is, like I said, they want me out because of that there. It would be so simple just to lower the fucking cabinets, take the tub out. I have met your requirements. I can prove that. I have videos of that. Now I'm giving you guys the whole 9 yards. I know I'm not trying to boost and say, I'm better than anybody. Just like with my family, if you read what that aunt sent, I'm not stuck on the material items. Okay, I can always get those back. They're not. Who says it's gone forever? But I had to get stuff out of here in a hurry. I had to give stuff away because they'll come in, they'll cut lines down they would have cut X's in my couch. They would have taken the bed and cut it right up just to get it out of here because they're in a hurry. And they really want me out. And this is a fight. And when you read their 7-day notice, it's all over the bike, and the bike had been gone before I even got the 7-day notice. They had given me a renewal, you guys. A renewal, which I was going to renew. And right after I got out of work, let me give you the other spin of it. All the neighbors started coming to me. As soon as I quit Ace, hey, Trav, what would you do to fix this problem? Look, people were coming in here at 3 o'clock. 3 a.m., 2 a.m., and the only thing the friggin' cops will say is, oh, just get blackout curtains. There's nothing illegal about that. Bro, they're honking their horn. I don't care about them smoking the dope or whatever they're doing, but when they're honking their horn and just shining their lights on everybody's apartment, somebody's got to do something. So I did. The main person that was selling the drugs, the kid, I went ahead and I had my own discussion with him. Screw having the law come in here because, like I said to everybody, the law's hands are tied. This apartment complex will not sign a paper allowing the law to just ride through themselves. They do the crime watch, which is bullshit. Okay? And with it being considered private property, unless we call or the landlord calls, the law legally really can't come in this property unless they have probable cause. And that's really somebody calling, you know what I'm saying? And then what happens is if the cops listen to you and there hasn't been a crime committed, they just write on a piece of paper that says follow up, which means there wasn't a proper report made. But somebody maybe in security would actually take the reports down from the people and take them down to the police station and make sure that a proper report would be filed. And that would build proper documentation. So then the landlord could say, this is how many times I've been in here on your address, this, that, da, 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 and you could do something. Like I said, I got a 7-day non-cure a few years back on my other cameras, the cameras that I have, to protect people's property. I won that. They don't want to lose this because that could cost money. If a senator was contacted and knew what was going on and actually seen just this video alone, and maybe showed him the tub and all that and the struggle that I have, boom, okay? And I will say this one more time to all. Physically, I'm still healing, okay? Yeah, I'm as sharp as a whip, but physically, trying to gain weight, trying to get better, it is hard physically because your body has made some drastic changes in a short time. Now, with that being said, uh, like I said, if the right person actually seen this, they would actually do something with the apartment complex. They would understand that I met all the goals that the landlord wanted. I don't directly just blame her. I mean, when you write me up like 7 or 8 times for a Trump flag that you can't even see that says Trump 2020 and it's old, and I just have it on the screen door there, and you guys have seen that. That's ridiculous. To write me up for the bike being parked in front of my door, which isn't indirectly in front of my door. Emergency services came out, and yeah, they could see that they could get right around the bike to get right in my door. As you know, that's why I helped Mr. Jim. That was also my Christmas gift, man. The dude's been helping me back and forth to the store. He has not complained. It's been an honor and a privilege to call that dude a great dude. You don't even know. We went down to the office and he wanted to tell her that bike was never a problem back when the bike was being parked up by the door. She looked at him and said, treated him like he was a sniveling child and said, I don't even know why you're here. You have nothing to say within this matter. He didn't even have a voice. And I walked out and I said, man, I appreciate you coming over. Janae was with me. I said, it means a lot that you stuck by my side because everybody's asked me for help, but nobody's sticking by my side. They all want my help, but then they all say, well, it may conflict with the way with the way I my living if I help you. Okay, that's on you. Doing the right thing is doing the right thing. Right, D? That's right, doing the right thing. Relax. Go get him. Anyway, guys, I wanted to post this, let it get out there, and just say my piece. I want you to know I'm not better than anybody, but I don't start something without finishing it. If I've repeated myself, it's just because I want you to understand it 100 times over. I never even thought I was better than my own family, but as you can tell, they are focused on material items. And, I mean, when my brother passed, he passed. So I'm repeating myself on this. Me and my brother, I remember so many good times, and I did talk to him over the years and try to offer a hand. He never really mentioned the cousin because he didn't want to, and now I got a good ideal, and that's just from my brains, you guys, unfortunately. I mean, she lied about everything, and you know what? I didn't believe her for 1 minute. You gotta be smarter than what you're working with. And I have the audio to prove it. If you guys want to see that, leave a like. I'll be more than happy to show you that proof. Not that I don't have to prove anything to you, but I'd love to show you the manipulative way that people are. Me, I don't want, I'm going to say this one more time. Do not feel sorry for me. This is not a situation where you feel sorry. This is where I get stronger. You want to know why I'm still alive? Fucking one reason. I'm a fighter. I don't want you to feel sorry. I don't want you to be upset. Oh, by the way, air mattress. Meant to say that to everybody. Air mattress. Not the best on the back, but I had to do what I had to do. I'm not gonna watch a full nice mattress get cut up in front of me or Travis get out and I don't have anywhere to go. Now I will tell you diligently, I've been looking for places to go. But there is nothing out there because of COVID. And I would rather see this through. I don't start something without finishing it. I'm not going to, even if I do get eviction. Here's the funny part. It won't be because I didn't pay my rent. Okay? Because like I said, my Florida was willing to pay. Not once, but twice. Actually, 3 freaking times. I think they're sending another one. Okay, they don't want to take my rent. They're letting it run out, and they're saying it's over the bike. That's not a valid reason. There's no threats to any tenants in here. There's no danger to any. I can promise you all that. Okay? If you've noticed anything, I'm about helping, not hurting. All right? The reason why I bought Mr. Jim that fan, once again, is it'll help keep the mold down, or they'll be back in there in 2-3 months. Plus, he didn't have the money. I don't have the money, but it doesn't matter. Doing the right thing for somebody that's helped me. That old man has taken me to the store um, more times than I can count since my bike's been down. He never complained. He's always asked me for my advice and help, and I've given it to him. You know, if he needs help with fixing his car window or fixing something, I do it. Why? Because when I needed a ride to the store, he gave it to me. He's a cool old dude. Miss Nancy, cool old lady, man. The kid, younger, dumber, stupid, needed a second chance. I talked to him, took care of the law problem, gave it to him raw. Do you all want to know what I said? Here it is.